About $7,000. I think it was $6,700.
$7,000, dog. What went into the week? How many families protected? What was your favorite experience for the week?
Families protected. Personally, I think about, I lost track. I think maybe 5.
Let's go. We're live. Another podcast. Another Top Income podcast. Strip Mall Paycheck Fridays. I got to check the stream. Doesn't look like it's loading.
Yeah, you're live.
Oh, all right. So, top income for the week. Let's start with, we got our top 2 individuals that are present, available, and willing to get on the podcast. So, we'll start with the bottom, Mr. Zaid Awawi. What'd you make for the week?
Hit $3,400 this week.
$3,400 of income for the week.
Yep.
How many families did you protect, your team protect?
We protected like 16 this week. I protected 2 myself.
Can't hear. Cool. All right, let's jump right in. So 3,500. How many families you protect this week?
The team did 16 total, 2 myself.
Let's go. 16 total to yourself. And what was your favorite experience so far for the week or this past week that went into your week, obviously?
I would just say, I feel like I always say this, but seeing like the newer people getting paid, it's exciting seeing people come in here. I didn't really have like a quick start myself, so seeing people come in, start making pretty good money up front.
Yes.
It's kind of exciting.
Yes, dude, absolutely. And before we go over number 1, let's go over our week to date top producers, top 3. We had Veer Giles, 5,400, Mahmoud Samor, 7,100, and beat him by 200 ALP. Kevin Swiatek was 7,331. So not only were you the top producer, Kevin, but you were the top MGA by $10,000 of production, and you beat almost all of the RGAs you lost today by 1,000, and then Justin by looks like 5,000. So you were number 1 MGA with 25,000. Then you were number 3 top leader, it looks like, as well. Phenomenal job. Month to date, top producers. Looks like you are the top producer month to date so far with $13,000 of business. Veer Giles with 10,000, and then Ethan Lax is number 3 with 7,000. Then we have you as the top MGA month to date with $49,000 of business, and you're beating all of the RGAs, so all of the direct business. And then Family Tree, I believe you would be probably just right behind, probably just Justin, it would look like. So crushing it there. Year-to-date top producers. I was going to say, about time you get back on here. Mm-hmm. So it looks like Brandon Labrador is number 1 with $42,575 of business. Julian Niewodomski right behind him with $33,429. Samaj Henderson, number 3 with $31,000. Number 4, Ethan Lax with $29,634. Mahmoud Samor, $29,183. Number 5, Catherine Feld, $25,159. And then you're number 7 with $23,753. And then you got Ryan Bucher, $21,545. Jack Pentek with $21,265, and Marek Bidzitsky, $20,766. And you are a top MGA year-to-date with already almost $200,000 of business. Actually, 184 year-to-date. And then Nick's 198. So you're just behind Nick by $10,000 of business year-to-date. And you're 100,000 away from beating the top RGA year-to-date, which is Nate. So crushing it, dude. Crushing it. You made how much money this week?
About $7,000. I think it was $6,700.
$7,000, dog. What went into the week? How many families protected? What was your favorite experience for the week?
Families protected. Personally, I think about, I lost track. I think maybe 5, because some business got held for next week or something like that. But 5, and then team-wise, probably couple, maybe like 24, couple dozen.
Let's go.
But favorite experience this week was probably just probably leading from the front. I just feel like leading from the front and showing people like, hey, because I just I didn't necessarily take off February, but I kind of just took off February. I didn't even really work in terms of production.
Yes.
And just knowing that, hey, I know I've done some crazy production in the past, and I kind of just like, I can do it again. And I showed my team that,
Yeah.
because some of the newer guys didn't like realize like, hey, they just saw like last year Kevin can produce, but they didn't really see like, oh, Kevin can produce. So now me leading from the front on Discord and them learning from me closing deals every day, it's probably my favorite experience, just saying, hey Kevin, how do you do this? Hey Kevin, I like how you do this. Hey, I learned so much today. And there's other people learning from me. So I feel like that's awesome, just knowing that I can teach people how to do the same thing and in a sooner time frame and learn from my mistakes.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Great tips, great weeks. And what's your guys' goal this week?
This week, I want to shoot for
Income.
Oh yeah, this week, 10,000.
$10,000 of income?
Mm-hmm.
10, 15,000.
Yeah, $10,000-$15,000 of income. You guys know what you got to do. You either got to do 100,000 in team or 20,000 in personal, or you can do half and half. 50,000 in team and 10,000 in personal, and that should give you about $10,000 minimum in income this week. Especially we're this far into the month, you could probably get around with 50,000 net team, and I bet you'd make close to 10 grand if you had 50,000 net just through your team's production without anything coming from you. I bet you'd make close to 10 grand.
And residuals hit.
And the residuals, when do they hit? This
I believe, was it on Wednesday next week?
next week, next Wednesday, Thursday,
Thursday?
something.
Thursday.
Yeah, so it's going to be a sweet month, guys. It's going to be an absolute sweet month. You guys have anything to add? Anything to say? Anything at all on your minds?
Let's see. No, I mean, just keep pushing forward, and I'm just pumped up to have like a record year and learning from mistakes from last year, going through some ups and downs, and obviously just want to keep growing the team, keep growing as a person, and like kind of like during the dinner with Simon yesterday, you got to pour into yourself first before you can pour into your team, because you are obviously you got to lead from the front, so got to deal with stress and yeah.
Let's go. Anything?
No.
Good to rock?
Yes, sir.
B-Lab's number one year to date. I want to just throw out for the individuals that see this, who is going to catch Brandon Labrador? Who's your guess? Who's going to catch Brandon Labrador?
Nobody's going to catch him.
Nobody? Who do you think is going to catch Brandon Labrador?
Me.
Kevin, K Money. If he stays locked in at this pace, he might catch Brandon Labrador. So we're going to see. There's a lot of good people on this list, though. I'm excited. I'd like to throw out a challenge out there and see, for the month, can anybody pass up Brandon Labrador year to date? He's at 42,000. Love to do something special, depending on the amount of production you do, to see if we can't get somebody to pass up Brandon Labrador. I don't know. Let's see. So that's it. Strip Mall Paycheck Fridays coming at you again, and we'll see you next week. Have a great week, guys. We will see you. Peace out.